Rumbelows Cup, and I don't need to remind you all that's where the big boys, well, the big boys are in now, of course. Chelsea, First Division club. So everything to play for tonight as far as Oxford's concerned. Chelsea haven't been too successful on their travels this season. They only got their first away win of the season on Sunday when they played Manchester United at Old Trafford. So, as I say, everything to play for. Both teams looking for a place in the quarter-finals. So that's Ken Vasey then, with his clearance upfield. Martin Foyle underneath, doesn't get to it. Kenneth Munkow, big, tall, strong chap. He's Dutchman, I believe, as I understand, while listening to the commentary on Sunday's game. That's Munkow out jumping Steen. Well, that was misheader, but it's Lewis, and that's Nogan playing it off Lassu, or throw in to Oxford. That's about halfway then inside the Chelsea half, and it's Robinson with the throw, I think. It is. Foyle. He tried a back heel, but it didn't come off. Played upfield, and that's Jury just touching it on, but it's Foster playing it to Smart. Very Smart. Simpson went too soon. He knew he'd gone too soon. He stopped, but he didn't get back, and of course the flag went up. So it's an offside there. It's a kick to Chelsea. And it's Gareth Hall then with this free kick. Melville, wasn't a good clean header. Lassu, big high cross, headed across goal, but pushing there. So it's free kick to Oxford then. And it's Ken Vasey, he's just going to, thought he would, he just play that ball to Melville, collect the return, so that he can kick from hand. So that's Ken Vasey then. The second game for United. Remember the success in the last cup game, the ZDF, the Zenith Data Systems Cup. Oh, that was a good break there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite drop well for Simpson, but he broke quickly there behind the fullback, and he'd have had a clear run in had he collected that ball, or been able to collect that ball cleanly. Yes. Gareth Hall then playing it forward again, but it's Melville underneath this one, and that's off Jury, I think. Throw into Oxford. Shove in on Simpson, so that's a free kick to Oxford. Gary Smart then with the kick. Jim Magilton underneath that one. He gets a touch on to Foyle. Foyle couldn't quite get through, and that was in fact Andy Townsend back there saving the day for Chelsea, pushing it back to Besant in the Chelsea goal. Andy Townsend, of course, the Irish international, had a terrific game on Sunday. There's a shot coming in, but Vasey's equal to it. That was Kerry Dixon from way outside the penalty area, and didn't really trouble Ken Vasey at all. Smart playing it forward though. Steen on the run. I thought he looked on offside, but the linesman was level, and he allowed it to go on. Smart into the penalty area, but it eluded Lewis, and it's gone through to Besant. Foster now banked upfield, but that's in no man's land, and that's going straight through to Besant again. Besson looked almost as though he came outside the area for that kick. There's Robinson underneath and just heading it out of play for throw then to Chelsea. Some 20 yards inside the Oxford half. And that's Nogan back, it's Foyle back there. And just touching out of play again. Another throw to Chelsea. Kenneth Munko coming up. That looks as though it might be a long throw. Yes, it looks as though that's all the signs there. A long throw coming in. Here it comes. Kenneth Munko gets ahead to it. That wasn't. Oh, that's off the leg of Smart, and that's Chelsea's first corner of the game. Here comes the corner from the right. Foster underneath. Goalkeeper's ball. Yes, it was. I like Ken Bassey's handling, I have to say that. He looks quite composed in the Oxford goal. Foyle underneath with Monco. Foyle chests it down, but it was Andy Townsend that got to it first. It's now Foster. Bang it upfield, but only as far as Lassou. That comes straight back again, and Jury is yards offside. So that's a free kick to Oxford then. Melville then to take this kick for Oxford. Monco beats Foyle in the air again. Foyle touching it back, but only as far as Dennis Wise. Lassou. I think the ball had gone out of play actually. So it's a throw to Oxford. That'll be Robinson, just inside the Chelsea half. Nogan, Robinson. Steen on the chase, but Monco will get there first. I like Monco, big strong player. He had a terrific game, as I said, on Sunday against Manchester United. Man of the match, in fact. Steen, back to Robinson. Lewis through to Steen. Steen, nice cross. That didn't get through to Simpson, but a good try. Jim Magilton to Foster. Back again. But that's offside this time. That was, in fact, Nogan straying offside. Free kick to Chelsea, quickly taken by Monco to Gareth Hall. It's Jury on the chase with Melville, but I think that's going to beat both of them. And it goes out for a goal kick. Goal kick to Oxford. Ball gathering pace, going down the slope. No breeze at all, not to speak of, so conditions absolutely ideal out there. Bassey then with the goal kick. Headed on by Cundy. Jury. Jury out to Dennis Wise. Good cross, but it's intercepted by Foster. Bang back upfield, and it's Nogan. Nogan winning the ball there, making a lovely run through there. Steen back to Magilton. Simpson now. Simpson. Smart coming up with him on the chase. Oh, Simpson, he just took his eye off the ball, but it's played back again, and Simpson's onside. That's a corner to Oxford. Yeah, it was quickly played back there by Melville, and Simpson was still onside. So that's Oxford's first corner of the game. And in fact, it's going to be taken by Jim Magilton, with Simpson lurking there on the edge of the penalty area, hopefully to pick up anything that comes out loose. Foster up there. Headed on by Foyle. Big Dave Besant, oh, he nearly dropped it, but he got his hands to it. Big, tall man, Dave Besant, very safe pair of hands. Now, a good bit of play by Robinson. Dennis Wise, very able player, and made sure he didn't get it. And there's Oxford on the chase again. Simpson again. Oh, he played it in. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Played so beautifully straight to the feet of Nogan, but he couldn't control it. That really was, on the face of it, a gift. But it was a difficult ball to take, I'm sure, on the charge like that. And so the chance went wide. But it was a good bit of play by Oxford. Nogan put his Steen away. Lob. Oh, Dave Besant outside the area. The referee says he didn't, in fact, handle it, but he had to come right outside the area to take that one. Just a little touch from Steen, and that would have been a certain goal. But Dave Besant was out there very, very quickly. Campbell on his feet now. The manager just down below us, and the linesman telling him to go and sit down. But that really was some good play there by Oxford. Jury. Matthew. Brought down. So it's a free kick to Chelsea then. Dangerous position. But Munko is not coming up for this one by the look of it. But Oxford have nearly caught out Chelsea 2 or 3 times already. And it's Dennis Wise, in fact, with this free kick. There it goes. The break there went Oxford's way, and Foster gets it away. Simpson kept that ball in play. The linesman has just followed it down the track, and it's Cundy playing it back to Dave Besant. Yes, well, Oxford have played some good stuff so far. They've created 3 half chances there, which might well have had a better reward. But this is very dangerous, but that was Melville saving that situation. There goes the cross, but it's behind the goal. Smart. Oxford again quickly on the break. Oh, it fell on Cundy's back. He didn't know where it was going, and it hit him in the centre of the back. That was a lucky break for Chelsea. And Lewis beating Wise there, but that's a throw in to Chelsea. Quickly in. Jury played back to Matthew. Oh, that was a timely tackle there by Foster, but the referee's blown up. He judged that Foster jumped into that tackle. There was a reaction by Jury, and now he's having a, I'm not sure whether he's booking Foster or whatever, but he's certainly lecturing him. I just have to see in a minute whether the cards come out. I'm not too sure. It doesn't look like the yellow card to me. No yellow card. But this is a very, very dangerous situation for Oxford. Right on, just outside the penalty area. Good scoring position, in fact. Just with the wall there, the goalkeeper gets a late view of that ball if it gets past. So this is certainly a good situation for Chelsea. But it was struck and over the bar, so Oxford get away with that. Jury and Foster there shaking hands, very friendly. No malice, of course. But it really was a timely tackle by Foster, in fact, because had he not made it, I'm sure that Chelsea were through, there's no doubt about it. Vasey then with the goal kick. Headed on by Nogan. Steen, but that was Monco. Back to Steen. Steen to Robinson. Robinson forward. Monco again in charge. Plays it out for a throw to Oxford. Level with the edge of the penalty area then. That's played off the full-back. That's another corner to Oxford. Oxford's second corner of the game then. And it's Simpson going to take this one. Can't quite see the strategy of this at the moment, because obviously it's an in-swinger, and clearly one assumes that that's the intention with Magilton's. Oh, that was a dangerous cross, but Besant was out, and Monco let Besant take it, but it was quickly played in by Oxford there. Matthew. Damien Matthew. Oh dear, completely miscued. Completely and utterly miscued. Ball spun off his foot, harmlessly behind for a goal kick to Oxford. Vasey then. Monco gets ahead to that again. Robinson. Robinson, that was a late tackle on Robinson there, who really caught that boot as he came through. And so it's a free kick to Oxford. Magilton. Shove in there. The linesman adjudged that there was some pushing by Oxford. So the free kick's gone to Chelsea. Besant to Hall. Hall back to Besant. Nodded inside by Jury, but no one there for Chelsea. So it goes harmlessly through to Ken Vasey. Simpson unable to get a touch there, so it goes harmlessly out of play. Throw to Chelsea. Gareth Hall with the throw. That was an unlucky touch on by Foyle. He touched it with his other foot unintentionally and lost control, but nevertheless it's a throw to Oxford. Smart then for Oxford with this throw. Foyle. And that was Graham Stewart getting back there with the tackle. And it's Oxford throw again into Steen, but it's played out. Back again, but it's Andy Townsend finding Wise. He's a very clever player, Townsend. He spotted that straight away, but that cross is intercepted. Oh, that was a bad pass by Lewis. He's claiming that Steen wasn't looking, but in fact it was played badly behind Steen. But nevertheless, Chelsea's forward pass has gone harmlessly out of play, so it's a goal kick again to Oxford. Well, it's a bright game so far for Oxford. They're doing quite well. Created one or two openings, as I said. Simpson. Oh, that was bad luck. Skidded under his boot. So it's a throw to Chelsea then. Headed on, but it's Melville as Monco going to get that one. Upfield from Monco. The bounce beats everybody. Jury inside to Stewart, Graham Stewart, and it's Lewis. Upfield again. Oh yes, he was. That's rather unfortunate. That was a good bit of play by Oxford. Steen was there, but he was just offside. About 20 minutes play then. That's a free kick for Chelsea, and that was just headed on by Dixon, but safely through to Vasey in the Oxford goal. Nogan again touches it on, but that's Foyle just touches it inside, getting past Monco. The intention was good for Nogan to run onto, but it was too far in front for him, and Basin without quickly to smother it. Foster again with the clearance. Foyle chests it down to Nogan. Nogan playing it forward, but that's again Besant's ball. Besant, big punt upfield. There's a nice try there by Stuart Hall, I think it was. In fact, Graham Stewart, I mean, sorry. Graham Stewart, and it was, in fact, Jury playing it to him for the shot. Graham Stewart, one of these two young men that manager Campbell's brought in just recently in the Chelsea team. That was a foul on Nogan. It's a free kick to Oxford then, just inside the Chelsea half. Steve Foster. Dennis Wise. That'd be Foster again playing it back. Intercepted again by Chelsea, but it's Lewis. Nogan, oh. Again that ball being played by Lewis. Lewis pulling Matthew back there. But really that was a bad ball by Lewis because it put Nogan immediately in trouble. It played the ball behind him instead of in front. And of course by the time he turned round, Chelsea were there, and the chance was gone again. That's twice Lewis has done that, playing the ball behind the player instead of in front of him. That's Cundy then, that's Monco going up. Big, tall, strong man. Looks enormous up there. Foster just getting ahead, and there's a foul there, as I think it was Dixon shoving Robinson off the ball. So clearly that's a free kick to Oxford. Dixon has always done well on this ground. He scored quite a lot of goals for Chelsea up here. I remember one particular game when Oxford had a drubbing by Chelsea, and I think Kerry Dixon got 4 goals on that particular day, if my memory serves me correctly. Steen not quite getting there. Cundy, back by Magilton. Steen, Foyle back to Steen, out to Simpson. Good stuff by Oxford. In comes across. Oh, they hit it! Oh! Oh, I was about to say a beautiful goal, and it really was a glorious move, a glorious header there by Nogan. And Besant just got a touch to it, just enough to put it past the post. But I thought that was in the net, I really did. When Nogan got ahead to it, I was about to say a beautiful goal. But Besant somehow or other got a touch, and it went just past the post. Oh, again Besant not getting to that ball. Magilton. Beautiful play again there by Magilton. Oh dear, what a shame. But it came off Chelsea. The linesman's there, so it's another corner to Oxford. But it really is some good stuff by Oxford. And they came, so close there to get in the first goal of the game. Well, as I said, the obviously policy is to play in swingers, because that's Magilton taking it right-footed, no danger. Big Besant is going to take that type of ball all day long. Nogan. Foul by Monco on little Mark Steen. Shoved him in the back. But that was so close for Lee Nogan. That would have been his 4th in 4 games. 4 consecutive games that would have been. Nogan got underneath that again, but that's Graham Stewart. High ball played forward by Lewis, but Hall getting that upfield away for the throw-in, and it's Oxford's throw. Smart then. Simpson. Smart playing it forward to Simpson. Out of play, Oxford's ball. As Graham Stewart putting it out of play, throw in again to Oxford. Steen, back to Smart. In comes the cross, that's Besant's ball again. Throws it out to Dennis Wise. Well played by Robinson. Foster banging it back again at Monco, heading it inside. Back to Monco. Playing it forward to Matthew. Matthew out to the Sioux. Back to Monco. And back to Besant. Yes, there's no doubt about it. Oxford are having a very unsettling effect on this Chelsea defence. They've created a lot of openings. Oxford away again, Simpson on the charge. In goes the ball to Steen. Steen through to Nogan. Oh, and the Sioux just got a touch again to take it off the boot of Nogan, or else we might well have had a repetition of the goal we had up here on Saturday between those two. Again, this in-swinger, Simpson coming with the corner. Headed well clear, but that's Lewis back there to make the timely interception. So it's 5 corners Oxford's had to Chelsea's 1. Oxford playing really well. So it's Lasue with the throw. Robinson heading it back, but only as far as Matthew. Foster headed on again, but it's Magilton. Magilton putting Steen away. Oh, he nearly lost control, but he was able to recover. That ball nearly got through for Steen. I said Oxford putting this Chelsea defence under lots of pressure. It's Nogan, but it's Oxford's ball there. That was Andy Townsend, in fact, with the interception, but he only put it out of play. Inside. Melville banged it forward again. Steen on the chase for Monco, but Monco was always going to get that ball first. And just nods it back to Besant again. Those goal kicks look awfully suspicious to me. The linesman's there, I know, but But that one looked as though Besant was yards outside his penalty area when he took it. Throw into Oxford then, Smart. Simpson nodding it on, back again it comes. Hall, inside to Dixon, Dixon to Matthew. And that was Nogan getting a touch, but it's gone harmlessly through to Besant. He just rolls it out this time to Monco. Monco upfield. Foster beaten in the jump, but no problem. It's gone harmlessly through to Ken Vasey. Touched back by Robinson. Vasey then. Monco again getting the touch, that's Oxford's throw. Robinson then, about 20 yards inside the Chelsea half. Nice touch on there by Nogan. In comes a cross. Oh, and Steen got a boot to it, but got right underneath it. I think the ball's actually gone out of the ground. But that was a nice cross. By Foyle. So it's Dave Besant then with the goal kick. Oh, yes, that was rather an ugly jump in the back there by Simpson, so it's an easy free kick to Chelsea. It's Dennis Wise now out here on the right, nodded clear by Smart, back by Jury again, no it's Dixon, I beg your pardon, Jury and Dixon, look a little bit alike, that was Dixon in fact. So it's a throw into Chelsea, Dennis Wise with the throw for Chelsea, down near the corner flag, played to him, but Matthews played it back to Wise, very clever player Dennis Wise. Here comes the cross, headed in, but straight into the arms, and it was Kerry Dixon at the far post, beating Foster to the header, but it was just a gentle loop straight into the arms of Ken Vasey. Steen nodding on, but that's cut out by Moncur, and it's Oxford on the chase again. Nogan in a tussle there with Lassou. Nogan beats Lassou. Looking for a good cross now. Here's the cross. Oh dear, dear, dear. Well, he's not a good finisher, not by any stretch of imagination. I think he's only ever scored one goal for Oxford, but nevertheless it was a try. It was certainly a good move again by Lee Nogan, and he set it up perfectly for Lewis, but as I said, Lewis is not noted at all for his finishing, and he didn't connect with that well at all. But Oxford putting Chelsea under tremendous pressure, creating these half chances. Big punt upfield by Besant. Dennis Wise seems to be moved over here to the right hand side, headed away by Melville. Back to Dennis Wise. Here comes across again. Oh, a bit of indecision there. Melville seemed to leave it for Foster, and Foster seemed to be surprised, but nevertheless Oxford get it away. Nogan's, I don't know, yeah, he's given the throw. I wasn't sure whether the referee was going to give a kick to Oxford, but in fact he gave him the throw. Oh, that was bad luck. Foyle slipping there badly, just at a crucial time, offside. Graham Stewart's moved over to that left-hand side, obviously taking up the position that Dennis Wise was in, and he was clearly offside, even from our position up here, we could see. Yes, that was an unfortunate slip by Foyle. Robinson then. Monco again. Lewis. Dennis Wise. Intercepted by Robinson. And taking no chances. Banged it straight back to goalkeeper Basie. Nogan headed on. Oh, the referee judged that Steen handled that ball, and he's given a free kick to Chelsea. Sue banged it upfield. Foster, Magilton, Steen, Robinson, Monco, Steen, Magilton. Oh, that was nearly a good ball, but that was Sue intercepted it. Magilton again, inside to Nogan. Oxford playing some good stuff, they really are. Smart, that was Lewis to Smart, Simpson. Smart again. Oh, really good play by Oxford. Simpson, Smart. No, he didn't. He played at the foil instead, and he was cluttered down by Cundy. So that's a free kick to Oxford then. Oxford really are playing some very attractive football at times, there's no doubt about that. So Simpson then with this free kick. All the big men gone up there, Melville, Foster. Here comes the run, but that would nearly got through again. Lewis, nearly came off again to Foster, to Simpson. Things are nearly going right for Oxford, getting so close. Yes, it is a beautiful goal. Oh yes, it was had to come. That really was a good goal, and I think that's Andy Melville, his first goal for Oxford. And Andy Melville, his first goal for Oxford, and that really was a beauty. Well, nobody can deny that Oxford deserved that lead. Some 37 minutes play then, and Oxford go into the lead. And I don't think anybody on this ground would deny that Oxford deserve it. So Oxford then in the lead by 1-0. Andy Melville's first goal for Oxford. But it's Chelsea coming back now. That's Andy Townsend playing it across for LeSue. LeSue. Corner, the the referee had no hesitation in saying that Robinson in fact played that back. So it's Chelsea's second corner of the game. And Oxford really are not very good in this type of situation. That was Foyle behind Foster, who lost out on the header there. Banging it behind for another corner to Chelsea. As I said, Oxford aren't very good in this type of situation. Foster got ahead to that one, and it was Oxford winning there, and it's Magilton chesting that down, and that was off. Didn't it? In fact, it's still in play. Magilton coming away with it to Steen. Linesman is it indicating a foul there, I think, and he's having a word with Matthew. I think it's Matthew. In fact, it's Cundy. I'm just watching him run back across. It's Cundy, in fact, the referee had a word with. Foster, not a good touch. Matthew, but that's intercepted by Robinson. Foyle, back to Nogan, forward again, but that's headed away. Foster back again. It's Robinson intercepting that ball. This is certainly his ding-dong stuff. That's Cundy heading it out. And that's played back now to LeSue. LeSue inside to Andy Townsend, back to LeSue. LeSue upfield now. Foster heading it out of play. So it's a throw into Chelsea, just inside the Oxford half on the Osler Road side of the ground. He'll throw left for LeSue then. Robinson banging it back to just the same place that the throw was taken from, so it's another throw to Chelsea. Boney. Oh, both players miss it, but it's gone through to Moncao. Chelsea putting on the pressure now to try and get this equaliser. Magilton. Foster. Steen. Out to Smart. Got Oxford getting nicely out of trouble. And who can deny that Foster's having a good game tonight, that Gary Smart. The change made by Oxford to attempt to tighten up the defence. They're really putting Chelsea under some difficulty, and it's now Gareth Hall. But that was Smart intercepting that forward pass and banging it back again for another throw to Chelsea. Hall inside to Andy Townsend. Townsend forward to Dennis Wise. And he's adjudged to have been fouled by Smart, so that's a free kick to Chelsea. Dangerous position really. Especially with these big tall men. Kenneth Moncao up there, I can see. Big men have gone forward. Andy Townsend, here comes the cross. But that's Robinson getting away. That ball is LeSue. LeSue on the charge again, but it's Oxford covering. Foyle covering every inch of the grain, one might say. Back in defence, up with the attack. He really is covering a hell of a lot of ground. Now you see him right back there with the central defenders. He's floored. Foyle went down there, but nothing given. Cundy into Townsend. Townsend. Oh, that was a mistake. But Oxford get away with it again. Robinson. Oh, a beautiful pass to Steen. He's all on his own. Cuts it back. Oh, Foyle. Oh, dear. Having said he covered every blade of the ground, he completely miscued there. He would have done better to stop it and gone on a yard, but he completely miscued, having tried to hit it in first time. But Oxford win a free kick then, about 10 yards inside their own half. Foster elects to play it back to Melville. Oxford clearly wanted to play out this half and hang on to what they've got. Vasey then with the ball. Moncao underneath that one. Not a clean header. Simpson was a bit slow to spot that. Magilton gets it though, and it's inside to... Oh, Foster loses out. Simpson loses out. And that was off Hall for throw to Oxford. Magilton and Lewis really playing well in midfield for Oxford this evening. Smart with the throw then. Smart again. Magilton. There goes the half-time then. So Oxford to go in then with this precious lead, leading by 1-0, scored by Andy Melville after 37 minutes. Many chances created in the half, too numerous to mention, but the goal finally come after some 38 minutes, after tremendous pressure by Oxford. Cross from Simpson to the far side of the goal, and there was Melville to beat Dave Besant to give Oxford this precious lead.